Today we see an interesting reaction in the market which could finally culminate in a possible reversal in some stocks that are clearly down, such as Tesla, Apple, and Google. Moreover, it is very important to see such a reaction in the SPY precisely because it is difficult to imagine a sharper decline for some stocks as long as the index maintains its upward momentum. So let's see what we can expect from the market this week. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here. And yes, SPY is still clearly bullish. Yes, last Friday we did a top signal. However, right now we are apparently reacting, making a bullish reaction. Guess where? Just above one of our most important support levels, namely this purple trend line over here. We have a few critical support levels. The first one is this purple trend line. Another one is the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart, and of course the $500 area, which seems to be a particularly curious psychological support level for SPY. Remember, the market always has a thing for round numbers, right? So we see a very strong support area over here. As long as SPY maintains the price above this area, bullish. There is no reason to argue against that. There is no way to deny that. We are clearly bullish. Now, you may say, Nathan, you just said we see a few stocks that are down, just like Tesla, Tesla, Apple, and Google, right? Yes, these stocks are clearly down. They are detached from the broad market. But don't you agree that if we see a very good mood on SPY, on QQQ, these stocks, although they are still quite detached from the broad market, it is very difficult to imagine these stocks dropping even more while the broad market is still clearly bullish, right? Especially Tesla, which just reached a particularly important support level as well. We see the 175, the previous bottom level from February. It is acting as a support level again for Tesla right now. So if Tesla is about to react, now would be the best time ever because we see SPY reacting above a support level. We see Tesla around a support level. We see Apple, which is also bearish, making lower highs, lower lows in a clear bear trend. Apple also approached its own support area around 167 over here, and we are trying to bounce. We are making a very strong bullish reaction right now. Last Friday, we jumped a lot over here. Of course, we corrected by the end of the day, but still, it was a very strong bullish candlestick pattern above its support level. Google is already bouncing. Google almost reached our support level at 131 over here, and we are already bouncing. Of course, we are still below. We are still under the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average, so we are still bearish. We are still making lower highs, lower lows. But don't you agree? Don't you agree that if we see this going on, where's the path to? Oh, it's right here. If we see Google, I don't know, maybe making a higher high, higher low over here, it is going to turn, it is going to reverse the bearish sentiment. In this scenario, I see Google easily seeking this resistance level over here at 155 because we have an open gap from the previous earnings over here. Remember, my dear friends, gaps work as magnets for the price when we see a crystal clear reversal. If we see a reversal, Google could easily close this gap and seek our next resistance level around 155. And this is why it is a quite promising scenario for a few stocks that are down like Google, Apple, and Tesla, because if we see the broad market continue its bullish sentiment, and if we see a meaningful bullish reversal on these stocks, well, that could be a phenomenal thing for us. Of course, there is nothing confirmed yet. If you ask me, there is still a decent chance that SPY is going to lose this support area because last Friday we saw a quite strong bearish candlestick pattern. Of course, we see other good signals around the market like QQQ, which has just reached its 21 EMA on the daily chart over here. So now is the time for QQQ to react as well. So if we see SPY and our dear tech stocks index over here reacting above their support levels, that would be a very good bullish signal for our dear Magnificent 7. Now, if we see SPY losing its most important support levels, if we see QQQ losing this ascending wedge downwards, because it is an ascending wedge, these lines are not parallel to each other, all right? So it is an ascending wedge. If we see QQQ losing this ascending wedge while SPY loses its own support levels, then okay, we are gonna turn bearish. Of course, on the weekly chart at least, to a sharper correction to our next support levels, but still mid-term bearish. In this scenario, our stocks could drop a little bit more, okay? I do believe that Apple, for instance, could drop maybe to the 157, all right? If this scenario actually materializes, it is gonna be difficult to imagine such bearish scenario because Apple is, to me, inside a congestion over here. And of course, Google could also correct a little bit sharper, maybe to the $120 area down here, right? It is another realistic scenario to work with, but guys, Google is making higher highs, higher lows on the weekly chart. SPY is clearly bullish on the weekly chart as well. Even if we see a pullback, that's not gonna be a reason for us to panic. Maybe it is gonna be a reason for us to buy, because always buy near support levels when the risk-reward ratio is interesting. This is why I see this situation with good eyes, especially Apple, Google, and Tesla. Now, other stocks that are exploding like Nvidia, Meta, Amazon, these stocks are approaching their support levels. They are approaching their 21 EMAs, right? We see Amazon around its 21 EMA. We see Meta around its 21 EMA as well. We see Nvidia trying to approach its own 21 EMA, all right? It is gonna be very difficult because Nvidia is extremely, insanely bullish. We are talking about a stock. we are talking about a stock that from October 2022. Since October 2022, the stock went up 700%. It is an insanely bullish stock. If we see any pullback in a stock like this, guys, when we deal with a stock like this, any pullback to the 21 EMA, to the $746 maybe, any pullback would be just another buying opportunity, because we are buying around the support level following the main bullish sentiment when the risk-reward ratio is good, is attractive, right? So this is how I see the situation. It is not a rocket science. I see some people trying to nail the top and trying to nail the bottom. Guys, just follow the trend. Speaking for myself, I'm a trend follower, right? I like to follow the main sentiment, especially if we see the market bullish over here. How do I proceed? I like to buy stocks, all right? Oh, Nathan, you don't short, right? Even if you see a stock like Tesla that is clearly down, well, I prefer to stay neutral in these stocks and look for other opportunities. But I don't like to short when the broad market is bullish. If the market turns bearish, okay, we're gonna look for shorting opportunities. But so far, I have been looking for buying opportunities, and so far we have been doing very well. Just join our Telegram channel. You have a 7-day free trial, so it is free for 7 days. Join us over there for many dozens of trading strategies every single day. Join us over there. The QR code is right here on the left corner of your screen. And this is why, since the market is bullish, I see a good possibility for Tesla to recover, for Tesla, Google, and Apple, all right? These stocks could recover, could trigger something very good over here, but of course, we gotta wait for more confirmation. We gotta be especially careful here on Tesla because it is gonna report earnings on April 17, right? So we gotta watch out. I hate holding stocks during earnings. It is one of the aspects in our trading methodology. We don't hold stocks during earnings, all right? Unless if you are a long-term holder, okay, you may just hold during earnings, but for swing trading purposes, no, it is not a good idea. So we gotta watch out for this. But if we see a meaningful, good, bullish reaction around the support level, why not considering buying it? So I will keep you guys updated every single day on this channel, so if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I'm here every single day talking about Tesla, SPY, Apple, QQQ, Nvidia, etc. We are here every single day studying the market together, so just join us over here and click the like button if you did enjoy this video. I see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye-bye.